introduce to you Dr. Tracey Wooten, who was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. She completed her undergraduate degree in 2001 from Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. She then attended Southwest College of Naturopathic Medicine, where she received her doctorate in naturopathic medicine in 2005. In 2006, she opened a private naturopathic medical practice in Phoenix, Arizona, where she is still practicing now. Dr. Wooten specializes in family medicine, hormone replacement therapy, weight management, and stress management. She is married to Jeffrey Glover, a commander for Tempe Police Department, and has a 2-year-old son, Jonathan, that keeps her very busy.
Yes.
In addition to that, I remember when Dr. Wooten was here, she was also president of the Toastmasters.
Yeah.
So you're going to be looking at that, seeing your Toastmaster skills. And she also was a board of trustees. She was an alumni board of trustee from when to when, do you know?
2009 to 2015.
2009 to 2015, and a lot of the planning for this building was when she was there. So with that, I pass control of the microphone over to, oh, that's right, you already have a microphone.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Well, good evening, mid-afternoon, great. Well, I want to thank you for coming and listening to me, okay? And I want to thank Joanna for inviting me, and I love giving back, okay? So I want to make sure that my story of journey on how I started on naturopathic medicine inspire you, because it really does work, okay? So, let's see. I became a naturopathic physician because I love what I do. I love what I do. Okay. Now, the key word is love. I don't always like it, but I love it, okay? You don't always love your husband, but you like your husband, but I love him, right? Okay? So I love what I do. I'm fulfilled by what I do. I'm rewarded by what I do. I did not become a naturopathic physician for the accolades, for the notoriety, for the finances, to become rich. I didn't think you become rich being a naturopathic physician, okay? So I love what I do. I have a passion for it. And I truly believe the reason why I'm here today, as successful as I am, because I am following the purpose that God has for my life. Okay? I love being a naturopathic physician. Okay? So I graduated school from here. I got my degree. I passed my medical board. Yay! Okay? So how am I going to take this passion that I have, this new degree that I have, my medical license, and actually apply it to help people? Because so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people. I want to help people obtain the optimal health. It's a big step from getting a degree and actually applying, okay? And so when I was in my 4th year, I would love to say that I had a plan. I did not. I would love to say that I had something written in stone as soon as I graduated. I did not, okay? I didn't have any opportunities. I didn't know what I was going to do after I graduated. I had an idea, a small idea what I was going to do. Maybe I was going to move back home to New Orleans and start a practice there. That's where my family's from. That's where my people are from. That's what people I know there. But that plan literally got washed away because 2 weeks prior to me moving back home, Hurricane Katrina happened. Okay? So therefore, my family just lost their house. I'm homeless because I got rid of my apartment. What am I going to do? My brother was happening to live in Goodyear at the time, so I moved in with my brother. Okay? I literally sat on the couch for 6 months, from the time I graduated until that time I saw practice, because I was scared. Like, what am I going to do? I've been a professional student all my life, from pre-K to school all my life. Okay? Now I got this doctorate. There's no more schooling. What am I going to do? Okay? I want to help people, but how am I supposed to do it? My parents came in town and said, "Okay, Tracey, we're going to do." I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe if I just get on Oprah, I can make it big." Okay, that's unrealistic. Okay, but I was just wishing that because I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. One day, Joanna, Miss Hagan, okay, called me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you practicing? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing anything. I don't know what to do." And she said, "What do you mean you don't? You need to get out there. You need to do it. You can do it." And I'm like, "But there's so many other naturopaths out there, and I don't have a fit for me. And why would people come to me? They already got other naturopaths here." And she said, "You can do it. There's enough clientele for you." Okay. She don't know what that meant to me, but that's what I needed to get started. Okay. Now here's the thing: if Joanna does not call you, do not say that. That doesn't mean you don't have it. Okay. That was just my part of my story, and that's what helped me propel me to get started. Okay. Once again, I have no connections out here. I hardly know anybody out here. How am I gonna do this? So my path on how I was gonna do my purpose, which is gonna help people, was start a business. Everybody can start a business, because let me tell you, I did not know what a business plan was, a P&L, a balance sheet. I still hardly know what a balance sheet is, okay? I knew nothing about starting a business, nothing about accounting, nothing, okay? And it seemed overwhelming at times. It would, you know, if you have no business background, no business sense, you can learn it though, and that's what I did, okay? So when you look at it and think about a puzzle, there's 1,000 pieces in a puzzle. It can seem overwhelming at times, but you would put one piece together each time, then that puzzle will come together, okay? So what I did was, I did the easy things first. I drove down the street from where I was living, I went to a bank. I said, I need to start a business checking account and get a business card. They said, well, do you have an EIN number? I'm like, what is that, okay? So they helped me with that. So I set up an EIN number, I set up a banking account, and I got a business credit card. Okay? So it kind of made me feel good, like, oh, I got a business going, right? Still no location yet, still no clients, but at least I got something started. Then next, with a little coaching from my brother, I set up my LLC. So that's just the business structure that I picked for my business. Okay, you can do a sole proprietor, LLC, whichever's best for you. Now the next big hurdle was finding a location. Okay? Now here's the thing, I did not go to North Scottsdale and rent an elaborate office suite. I didn't even rent an office suite in Scottsdale. I am in East Phoenix, okay? And I rented a room, a small, no thrills room, okay? If you ask Joanna or Dr. Minnie who's been to my office, it's no thrills. The only thing that's thrilling is about my shoes and what I wear every day, okay? But it worked for me, okay? Because here's the thing, I did not want to get something where my overhead was over, you know, was going to stress me out how I'm going to make this payment every month. I wanted something practical, okay? Just to give you a number, in order for me to cover all my expenses, I needed to see 3 patients a month. That seemed manageable, okay? 3 patients a month seems manageable for me to cover all my expenses and then have a little left over. So I rented a small room. The room that I rented was in a chiropractor's office, okay? And it's important that I rented a room from someone who had established practice because that helped me market to his clients and his customers that he already had, okay? So if you try to start with somebody who's starting up themselves, it may be a little bit difficult because they don't have a clientele base either. He had a practice that was already established for 16 years. I was able to market from his clients as well. So I got me a small little office, my little EIN number, my business card, a business checking account, furniture. I bought a used, refurbished medical table. The stethoscope and the blood pressure cuff that I use today is the one I used when I was in medical school. I did not go out and buy a whole bunch of expensive equipment, lasers. I didn't have the clientele for that. I don't even know if my clientele was going to use it, so why invest in that, okay? I started basic. I bought a chair, some cotton balls, some Band-Aids, pen and paper. That's what we started off with. Okay. I didn't have a huge inventory of supplements. I don't want that money sitting on the counter, okay, until somebody buys it. When we first start off, you can always say, hey, you know, I'll send you the supplement, or they can, you know, have online dispensary and things like that. That way you don't have money just sitting, you know, in your office. Next, I didn't have an assistant. Well, I have an assistant, I have a client, right? Okay. I did my own bookkeeping and data entry for several years, okay? I went out and bought QuickBooks. You don't have to use that one, but that's what I did. I bought QuickBooks accounting, and I learned how to enter expenses and I learned how to enter income. And that way I could see what money was coming in and what money was going out. See where I'm wasting money, where I can make some changes, where I can budget differently. And I did my own data entry, and what I mean by several years, I mean several years, okay? One, I'm a little micromanager of it, and then 2, also because I want to make sure I catch mistakes, okay? Now that I'm busy enough, I have my assistant do the data entry and the bookkeeping. But let me tell you, once a week, I go over all of the numbers and I rectify the accounts myself. Okay? Because people make mistakes intentionally. Some people are fraudulent, unfortunately. They steal. They don't want to be caught in that. And because I did the data entry for several years, I knew what the numbers should look like on a daily basis. I'll give you an example. Like a few months ago, my assistant checked out a person a customer, her bill was $493. But she typed in $4.93 in the credit card machine, okay? And she entered into the accounting system as $493. So nobody was catching it. The patient didn't catch it, she didn't catch it, nobody caught it. I caught it when I did my once a week reconciling. I'm like, uh-oh, that's a big difference, right? And therefore, I went back to the customer, and she didn't mind, she just, it happens, and she paid the difference. But if that would have been gone, or nobody would have caught it, that would have been almost $498 gone. Okay? Banks makes mistakes too, I have free accounts. Sometimes, I don't know how a button gets unchecked, but it does, and they start charging me for my accounts. So I make sure I look over all my numbers, okay? And that's important, you look over all your numbers. And then I go to an accountant because I don't play around with the IRS, I pay them what they do, okay? So I'm not that scared to do my own taxes, but I make sure the numbers that I present to the accountant is verified for me, everything's going in and out. So that's what you want to do when you first get started. Don't have a huge overhead, okay? Start basic, don't despise small beginnings, okay? I have my small little office, I have some elite clientele. I will be honest, I do have, very elite clientele. I see between 21 patients a day. I didn't start that off, okay? I'm there now though. Okay? So, but it grew each year. Okay? Keep the overhead low. Okay? Now, as I was growing, and I will tell you this thing, I don't do any marketing. All my patients come by referral. Okay? One of the reasons why they refer me is because of customer service I provide. Okay? Customer service is key from you to your assistants to anybody who works in your office. Okay? They can make or break you. Okay? So you want to provide great customer service to everyone that comes in. I answer emails with a smile. I answer the phone with a smile. And I definitely greet people with a smile. Okay? And you want your staff, when you do get a staff, okay, because you're going to go big and be successful, you're going to be big enough to have a staff. You want your staff to be having great customer service as well. I will say that I'm a people person. I've been told I have a great personality, okay? So it's kind of easy for me to have great customer service and be personal. But you can learn that, okay? If you know you're not good with people, if you don't like people, learn to love them, okay? Learn to like them, okay? You can start now, okay? In the grocery store, when you see somebody passing, look them in the eye and say hello. Don't be scary now. Don't be like, freaking them out. But look them in the eye and say hello. Okay? Cashier, say, how are you doing? And if they ask you how you doing, say, answer them and say, I appreciate you asking. Okay? Learn how to give good customer service. When I was in my third quarter in medical school, I took a part-time job as a personal trainer. Not because I needed to take a job, it's just because I was studying all day with the same people. I went to school with the same people every day. I'm like, I need to get out of this world, imagine out the world. I need to see what the rest of the world doing, right? And I got my undergraduate in exercise science, so personal training was an easy fit for me. But the experience that I learned while I was personal training definitely helped me out now. Because those clients was coming in for different reasons. Some were trying to lose weight, some were trying to put on muscle, some were trying to come back from an injury, some was, had physical disabilities, and I had to help them. So I had to treat everybody as an individual and come up with a treatment plan, an exercise plan, I should say, for them. Okay? So I had everybody didn't get the same program. But what it also taught me was how to celebrate people's successes. When they did great, you have to celebrate them. So yay, I'm proud of you, congrats. Okay? Main thing is you have to manage their frustrations. Okay? Because people sometimes have unrealistic goals. Okay? They want a six-pack overnight. That ain't gonna happen, right? Okay? Or if they're doing well and they still don't see the result, same thing. You still have to manage their frustration. Say, hey, you're doing a good job. It's going to come. Wait for it. And that's the same thing in naturopathic medicine as well, because as our medicine, it doesn't work overnight. You can't just take a pill or take a supplement and you're going to be healed the next day. And sometimes people want that. And so when you're in practice, you got to make sure that you celebrate their successes, manage their frustrations, give them realistic expectations, and do it with a smile. Okay? Another job that I took while I was in school, once again, I got to get out. I worked at a Christian bookstore. And the reason why I emphasize Christian bookstores is because those clientele and those customers were coming in for a different, reason. Most of the time they were coming in either their family member was having a crisis, they were having a crisis, a friend, or they had a certain celebration. and they like to talk. And so when I was servicing them, I was asking, what's going on? And they would just start telling me stuff. They start telling me. And it isn't even, sometimes it's a vent out. That is really key in your practice here. I want to say 80% of my clientele is always telling me, Dr. You're like a counselor as well. And I'm not a counselor, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just sit there and ask them, what's going on? And they just start telling me. I go through boxes of tissue, they cry, but that's therapy in and of itself. And then it shows that you care, you're personal, and I do care, okay? And I am personable with them. You just can't say, oh, I was thinking here's some melatonin. Why are you not sleeping? What's going on? What happened in your day? What's going on in your life? And then as soon as you let them know that you care, they open up to you. And that's where that loyalty comes in. That's where that relationship starts to build, and that's why they will stick with you. Because I'm going to be honest, like, people don't have to come to me, okay? Right? My practice is more like a luxury type, okay? If they don't come to me, they're not going to die. But they come to me because I care, I want them to achieve optimal health, I'm courteous, and I give them great service. So you want to make sure that you're providing great service, you're committed to them, you're listening, and you're personal. That is going to be really key. Once again, now, I don't do everything. I know how to refer out. Okay? If I am not good at something, I say, that's not my specialty, let me refer you to somebody else. Don't be scared to give away clients, because you don't want to do something just because you're trying to keep them or trying to get money from them and they get bad results, because that's not a good name for you. Okay? I had multiple times where people came in, I was like, I can't help you, or it didn't work, but they referred a friend back to me. It was like, she couldn't help me with this, but Dr. Wooten is good at this. And because I had great customer service and I was personal, those friends stuck with it, and they referred more and more. Okay? So make sure, find something that you're good at. Don't try to be, a master of everything. And then really, hone on your expertise in that field. And then don't be afraid to refer out. Because the main goal is you want that person to have optimal health, right? You're not just trying to keep them, you're just not trying to sponge off of them. You want them to be feel good. And that's going to be the best testament and best reputation for you. Now, my current situation. I had been in a small little office with my elite clientele, steady clientele, for like 13 and a half years. Okay? Now it's time, my practice has grown, it's time for me to expand. So I surrounded myself with great advisors over the years, and I'm like, okay, I need to move into a bigger office. But I was thinking about it, instead of renting another space, let me go out and buy some. So I bought my first commercial building last October. It took over a year for me to find the perfect location and the perfect building, because I didn't want to high overhead again. Once again, I don't want to stress about how I'm going to pay for this. Okay? I want to go home and I can say, oh yeah, the room is taken care of. Okay? My demographics is in a certain area. Okay, so it would make sense for me to move from East Phoenix all the way to East Gilbert. I'm pretty much going to start over. Okay? So in order for me to find a building, I need to find something in that location at the right price. So when I finally found it, my P&Ls were in order, my business relationship was in order, my credit was in order, banks was coming after me for the business. Okay, so I was in the driver's seat for the loan versus me trying to hassle them to get a loan. That's the position you want to be in. Okay, so you want to make sure when you step out, make sure you're ready. You have the finances to do it, because you don't want to stress over how to pay for something. Be patient. Be humble. It's going to grow. But the thing is like I said, have great customer service. You have that fan base. You have that loyalty. You have that customers, and then you can expand out in time. So that's what I want to make sure that you get from my journey. Okay? One thing I do want you to pay attention to and guard yourself against. Not just in our profession, but in all professions, all careers. You have seen people who had good intentions when they started off, okay? But then they got deterred, okay? Either they saw a little bit of, they saw a taste of success, and they saw a taste of, some riches coming in, and some accolades and some things, and then they got deterred from their purpose. And then they lost way, okay? And they found themselves in some bad situations. Stay true to why you became a naturopathic physician, okay? And when I would say guard yourself, because even when somebody said, when I see this coming down, oh my goodness, I don't want to get sidetracked, because my whole focus was not to make money in this practice. My goal was to help people. But if you lose focus and, oh, I'm making money, I'm going to keep going after that, then you're going to lose track, okay, and lose focus, and then your practice is going to reflect that. Your purpose will shape your practice. If your purpose is to help people, your practice will reflect that. If your purpose is to make money, your practice will reflect that, okay? You want to make sure you stick to your purpose, guard against anything that's going to come to deter you from that, and stay true. Any questions? I do want to say one thing, and I'm not just saying it because I'm going to graduate from here. When you graduate from here, you're going to have more than enough foundation to start a practice, and you're going to have more than enough education to help. Okay? So if you're feeling like, oh my goodness, trust me, I believe it. I'm not just saying it because I'm a graduate and I love the school. I'm saying it because I am a graduate and I love the school, and it's true, okay? Because I did it, okay? So you will have enough information, you will have enough foundation to go out there and do it. You just got to get out there and do it.
What did you do as a young starting out doctor?
Oh, yeah. So, starting out as a young doctor,
Yeah.
green doctor, did you have mentors to reach out to since you were in your own practice if you had questions or if things came up, or did you just kind of wing it and use what you knew? Did you have any mentors?
No. To be honest, so when I graduated and I started practice, I was 25 years old. Okay? And because most of my study group, they went off out of state, they started their own practice and things like that. So I didn't really have a mentor per se to feed off of. I just used the education. That's what I'm saying. The education around here will definitely, you never know. What I did have mentors was because I just wasn't skilled in it, was like the business aspect. Okay? I had reached out to different advisors and accountants and people who structure the business to give me feedback all the time. Because seriously, you can be a great doctor. You can be the best doctor all day long. If you don't have a good business structure, then you're not going to have the opportunity to grow. Okay? There's a lot of people that don't succeed because they don't know how to set up that business properly or how to run the business properly.
So I'm not really familiar with the demographic of East Phoenix, but as an ethnic woman, thank you. Do you have a challenge in terms of, with patients and I don't know? Because I'm from the East Coast, so there's a lot more, different people, but here it's more a Caucasian-dominated state.
Right.
So I thought I'm just asking you.
So here's the thing. So, right, I am black, right? No question about that. And 99% of my people are Caucasian. Okay, and then the 1% is mixed. And I might have 0.5%. I'm African, but you know what I mean, of African American, okay? I didn't have an issue with it, but here's what I did do, okay? Especially since my office is really go through those, okay? And I was a young doctor, I made sure I presented myself well. I dress like this every single day, okay? Just make sure I present myself well, because you want to present yourself well, like, it shows that you care, okay? And I found something I was in common with. My clientele, we talk about 15 minutes of medical, 10% of fashion, for men and women, you talk about the bag that I'm wearing, the bag that they're wearing, we find something that you're in common with, and that's how you get open up, okay? So I didn't have any problems with, me being black, not at all. The main thing is I presented myself well, make sure I look presentable at that time, and I found something I would, to make them feel welcome and common with. Men, I talk sports with them, ladies, we talk fashion, kids, we talk, I don't know, teddy bears. But that's a whole part of the customer service though, okay? So once again, start practicing that now. Any other questions? I hope this helped. Okay. Once again, you can read one, which is basically a solo practice. And if you do want to go to practice a business, have a business partner, make sure y'all both know the ins and outs of the accounting. Don't let one person do it. Okay. But when something happens to them, you need to know what's going on. You need checks and balances. Okay. If you want to do one space for somebody and do a percentage, make sure those numbers are looking right. Okay.
What was it that determined what part of naturopath medicine you were going to practice?
My clientele that came in. So when I first got started, I just saw everybody. Okay, I did a little acupuncture, and I did a little homeopathy and things like that. Because I was fresh out of school, I knew it. Okay, and then when I started helping one person with, hormone balancing, she referred another person who needed that, and she referred another person. And I see groups of friends and families and things like that. And then I just started tailoring, my practice to that. And now when somebody wants acupuncture, I refer them out to a great acupuncturist or somebody who knows that. Or, for homeopathy, I just refer off for that. That way I can stay grounded in what I know.
How do you stay, like when you're talking about how you started in a small little room, right? So how, because I feel like apart from your work, your mental game has to be very strong, right? Regardless of whether you're a student or a doctor.
Right.
How do you keep that mental game strong and keep that confidence in yourself and your ability as a doctor when you're starting off from scratch, whether it's in a room and you don't have enough clients, and then sort of just, you have to pump yourself through it, right? No matter where you are in your practice.
Right.
But any suggestions on that?
Right, yeah, so you're absolutely right. So every day, even now, even though I've got steady clientele and growing and things like that, I can do this, okay? Because talking positive is better than talking negative. There's no sense of talking negative, right? But you have to talk positive, okay? And then the main thing is that don't be afraid to admit that you don't know, okay, to the patient. Don't really fake it till you make it, and then prescribe something you don't have no clue what it's going to do, okay? Say, that's something I don't know. And but then that's something that I'm honest with them, okay? But I'm going to try, research on things, try to help you figure it out. Okay? But definitely you have to say, I know this, and even though they come in and they think they know the world because they read it off of WebMD and off the internet, you still know more than me. Okay? But what's going to help you is when you get that first patient, and you get that second one, you see, same I should say, the same, it's not experiences, but definitely you're going to see some correlations, okay? And then you're able to recognize it more, and then you're able to help people. Because that's what I learned from my previous experiences with patients. Like, this worked for them, this was what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on with you as well. And they knew I was young. They knew I was just starting out, so they were patient. The main thing was honest with them. I don't know. But I will find out. Any questions? Any more questions?
I have no, there's two questions. All right.
My question to you is, how did you find the chiropractor's office in that one room? What did you do to find that?
Well, this is what I did, Joe. I looked on your career website, and he was advertising on SCN website. Remember the website you had?
The website.
Okay, that website no longer exists. We have ND Job Link now.
Okay, and so there we go. He was advertising space on there, and that's how I found it. Joe, another day. Good, yeah, push it.
You said you don't do, or never did a ton of marketing. Do you find that you leverage social media at all in your solo practice, or?
So here's the thing, I don't, but I will now that I have my new building, because I went from literally, my room is probably 150 square feet. Now I just bought a 3,000 square foot building. Okay, so now I'm able to, offer more services, bring in other people. It's more of an investment type of deal. Okay, but it took me 13 years to get there. Okay, but social media I think is definitely great. I just don't have time right now to do it because I work from 7:45 to 5, and then I have a 2-year-old. But once I do move in, I'm going to utilize social media definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, and have somebody manage it.
So how much do you, how do you know what to charge your patients? Like when you first came out, how do you know
That's good. Because I really.
what to charge?
Yeah, because I never asked anybody else around, and then sometimes when I listen to different people talk, I'm like, oh, you're charging that much? I'm not overcharging. So what I did was, I do courtesy bill out to insurance companies for patients. So insurance biller, what is the going rate for a 99214 in my area? And she kind of gave me the prices for that, and I just kind of used those. Okay. But once again, you can set your own prices down. But I just started off, so honestly, let's see, my first visit is like 160. But, you know, that's not with all the other services that they get. So it adds up.
Wait.
So I was wondering in the beginning, you said one customer led to 2 clients and then it became referral. I was wondering at this point, how much marketing do you do versus referral? Is it a combination of both, or do you constantly have to seek new clients?
Because I have a website, but 95% of my clientele is referral. My patients are my best seller. I mean, they sell me better than I can sell myself. So because when people come in and say, yeah, this person referred me, and they say all these things, I'm like, is it know about me? Live up to that. And that's what you want. You want your customers and your patients to sell you, and they do. They do a great job. And I get new customers and new clients all the time. And they say, yeah, my friend, she loves you, Dr. So, and that's what you want. And it's not because I'm this fabulous doctor, it's just because I give that good customer service, like I was telling you about, and I really do care about the person. And so, I want to say 95% of mine is referral. I did back in, probably like in 2010, I did join a networking group called BNI. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of that, Joanna?
Pardon?
Have you heard of BNI before?
Yes,
Yeah.
I introduced it in class years ago.
Yeah, so I did join that for a few years, and that was a great referral base for me as well, and helped me bring in clients and things, and then it definitely beneficial. I just got too busy to go to the meetings every week, okay? So I don't participate anymore, but it was a great source as well if you want to get some referrals and get some clients.
How do you balance being a mom,
Yeah.
having a spouse, and a busy practice, and your health and your
Right, right. And so I consider myself still new to marriage because it's only been 3 years and I have a 2-year-old. Okay? But I had to definitely change my priorities. Okay? So before I got married and before I became a mom, I literally used to work from 7:45 to 6 every day, straight through, no lunch. That's how busy my practice was. And the times when I had like breaks in my schedule, I would answer emails, phone calls, texts, things like that. But now that I am a wife, and that's my full-time, priority, and being a mom full-time priority, I scale back my hours. Okay? I don't work from 7:45. Only a few days a week I work from 7:45. And a few days I get early, so I can pick my son up from daycare. So I don't want my son there all day in daycare. Okay? I take days off. Before that was unheard of. Okay? I take days off. I'm going to take next Friday off. I just got a month ago. I was in Italy for a week. And so that's what it is. So here's the thing, remember, my purpose is to help people. I have to help myself too. Now, if I look at it, it's just for money, I would never take a day off. I would be working straight through, and my kid would be in daycare all day long, and my husband would never see me if I was driven by money. I'm not. It's not worth it, okay? I see a ton of clients who have tons of money, okay? And that'll bring them happiness. And then they're missing out on a lot. They're missing out on their family. They're always traveling. It's not worth it. My family's worth it. So definitely, I just take time off. I make boundaries. Okay? I don't answer emails every 5 seconds. Okay? On the weekends, I used to answer email all the time. I wait till Monday. I delegate now. A lot of my staff answer questions or get back to people. So that's how I find the balance. Do y'all save money now? Yeah. One of the key things that it is, and I will be honest, from a little child, I learned to save, okay? I wouldn't say necessarily I'm a frugal person, because you can have a shoe collection like I have and be frugal. So I don't want to sit here and lie that I'm frugal, but I know how to save. Okay? So when I was in school, I saved money. Even though I didn't have a plan, I had no clue what I was going to do, I saved money. And that way I didn't have to borrow or take out a business loan to start my practice. And it's okay if you do have to start, you know, but I didn't because I had a little, very little overhead and I saved money while I was in school. Now, by default, I don't drink coffee or drink alcohol, because that was a, you know, big savings right there being in school, because I didn't have to stop at Starbucks every morning and get a cup of coffee, or on the weekends and go out drinking. But if any way you can find ways to save money, do that, start stashing it away, okay? That student loan's gonna come, okay? The medical license, the DEA license, the license to dispense, I mean, all those things are gonna start adding up when you start your business, so you gotta make sure you at least have some startup money while you still, so if you can start saving it now, I definitely would do it. $5 here, $10 there, definitely do it. I do speaking engagements down in New Orleans and other places. Paid, unpaid, start saving that money as well. Don't underestimate what you have. When you graduate from here, you have a solid degree. You have information that people want to hear. So don't underestimate that. Any other questions? Yeah.
Did you do a mentorship program, and do you eventually plan to like open up a practice back home?
I do. Okay. I love New Orleans. So definitely, when I say so, I bought my first commercial program. Specifically said first because it's not going to be my last. Okay. So definitely, when I get my space, I do want to bring other people into mentor because I want to give back. That's why I'm here. I took the whole day off. I worked the first morning, but took the rest of the day off. I want to come here and help you guys because that's what I want. I want you to be successful. Okay. I like to see I'm proud of people when they're successful and things like that. So yeah, I definitely want to open up a mentorship and help in any way I can, and then definitely expand and open up different practices. And New Orleans needs it. I mean, the South needs it. Right? So definitely, that's my goal. Any other questions? Well, thank you guys for having me.